Elsewhere, 2 Adrian Heath goals moved the champions up the table into 4th place, but still 13 points behind their Merseyside rivals. Norwich's new signing, Robert Fleck, started repaying his £500,000 move from Glasgow Rangers by scoring the opening goal. They now move off the bottom of the First Division. And in Scotland, Joe Miller's goal, a minute from time, kept Celtic on top of the Premier Division, ahead of Aberdeen on goal difference. There was a big upset in the King George VI steeplechase at Kempton. The favourite Desert Orchid, who's won the hearts of thousands of racegoers, was beaten into 2nd place by Nupsala, an outsider from France. Desert Orchid was in front with 3 fences to go, but then faded.
And Desert Orchid looks beaten, Forgiven to get back in 3rd place. They come down towards the second last.
The pace had proved too much for the favourite, and when 2nd placed Forgive and Forget fell at the last, the French challenger romped home by 15 lengths.
Second, but this King George VI round chase, and at the line, Nupsala is the winner. Nupsala the winner.
First Nupsala 25-1, second Desert Orchid, evens favourite, third Golden Friend 20-1. One of yachting's most colourful events, the Sydney to Hobart race, began today, and there's a good chance of a record time. Strong winds are forecast throughout the 2.5-day event. Tom Evans at ITN reports.
The Sydney seafront was crammed with spectators as nearly 160 yachts set off on the first leg of the 630-mile race to Tasmania. There were so many entries that the race had to be divided into 2 sections for the first time. In the main race, the Australian yacht Sovereign, the largest of its kind in the world, built up an early lead. It's the only race she hasn't won. Last year, she was leading until problems with her sails forced her to retire. There were collisions too as yachts jostled for the best position. But as the fleet headed south, it was Sovereign that set the pace.
And that's the news tonight. Just time to remind you that there'll be a special ITN programme tomorrow when Julia Somerville reviews the highlights of the Royal Year. ITN's The Royal Year is on ITV tomorrow at 2. But now, from all of us here, good night.
The weather forecast for the LWT area: it will be a mild night with the temperature around 10 degrees Celsius, 50 Fahrenheit. It will remain cloudy, and though some places will stay dry, there could be a little rain or drizzle here and there, and it will also become misty in places. The southwesterly wind will ease a little to become light to moderate overnight. Tomorrow will be mostly cloudy with some rain at times. It will be mild again, temperatures up to 12 degrees Celsius, 54 Fahrenheit in many places, and the wind will be a moderate southwesterly. Next on LWT, brace yourself for the Dame Edna Christmas experience.
The Nova from Vauxhall, once driven, forever smitten.
The Texas end of year sellout ends 6 p.m. Thursday. £3 million worth of surplus stock slashed in price. It ends Thursday at Texas. Be there.
Book now at any Thomas Cook shop and save up to an amazing £50 per person off your summer holiday. Don't just book it, Thomas Cook it.
Maples, Waring and Gillow's finest sale.
When we started renting televisions nearly 30 years ago, everyone thought they were magic. When we introduced colour, everyone was wide-eyed. And we soon became one of the biggest names in TV rental. Granada. Today, we're expert at bringing the latest technology into your home. whether you rent or buy. We have FST screens with stereo sound, videos with digital picture-in-picture, and LCD remote control, all delivered with that personal touch. Just walk into any of our 600 shops, and you'll see why Granada is the one to watch.
Imagine what you could do with a loan from Barclays.
This week, from Monday to Friday in the Daily Telegraph, your knowledge of this year's news could win you one of 5 winter getaway holidays, each one, each day, in a different exotic location. All you have to do is work out exactly where these locations are. You'll need the Daily Telegraph every day, and a sound knowledge of the world events of 1987. But if, like us, you keep up with world affairs, that shouldn't be a problem.
For information and advice on anything and everything, or simply for a chat, phone Christmas Line now on 01928 5656, or any time, day or night.
On Christmas Sunday, it's time for Matthew to visit his mother.
Well, I'll run you down to the station to get our skates on. You'll be in time to catch the next train.
But, Dad!
No, it's a nice gesture, but your mother needs you more than I do. I can't, she's gone away. What? She said it's your turn this Christmas.
And surprise, surprise! Back at 8:15, Cilla and Bob with a special Christmas show.
Oh, Nancy, surprise, surprise!
Oh, no.
There's a special Christmas edition of Watching at 9:15.
But one thing is both defo. I'm not riding that goldfish bowl.
Oh, don't worry, you won't break it.
I'll break you.
No.
How to celebrate in style. Make sure you're watching Christmas Sunday on LWT.
Happy Christmas from all of us.
Happy Christmas.